ready to stretch. Do you know how tiring it is for you to grow in the people you connected to have a midget mentality? But God said, if you give me glory again, watch me make your friends grow. Watch me make your child grow. Watch me make your business grow. Whatever's connected to you.
There are three gates to your heart. The gate of your mouth, what is spoken to you. The gates of your ears, what you hear. And the third is the gate of your eyes. What do you see? And so you have to always be careful of who you allow to speak over your life, what you listen to, and what you watch. I am so grateful that you are tuned in to the Power for Life. I believe with everything that's in me that the gates are going to be stormed. From what it is that I speak, to what it is that you hear, and for what it is that you see. For years we have been coming to you on this channel through this avenue so that your heart might be encouraged, empowered, and strengthened. Stay tuned and allow all of your gates to open so that God might speak to you, you might hear from Him, and you might see signs and wonders.
It's tremendously difficult to remain consistent and faithful when nothing around you stays in place. Your phone updates with a new model every 14 months. Your picture on Snapchat disappears after it's seen once. Periscope broadcasts can only last 24 hours. Hollywood marriages only endure the length of your car lease. And the average millennial doesn't maintain an address for over 3 years. I want you to extend that hand in either direction, please. Would you extend that hand in either direction? Here's my prayer for you as pastor this week. Lord, make my environment stable. Hallelujah. Y'all didn't like that one. Would you stretch out that hand right where you are in either direction? Declare out loud, Lord, make my relationships stable. That really didn't do much for you. Let me try this one, and I hope maybe 15 of y'all will shout with me with that hand stretched out in either side. Lord, make my income stable. Hallelujah. I'm believing for every person with outstretched hands that the reason that you're getting ready to shout is something that we really don't articulate audibly, but I believe is what you really need to begin praying for is that God, I need stability in every area of my life. I'm tired of living out of boxes. I'm tired of being insecure about my place on the job. I'm tired of not knowing whether or not this is where I am supposed to be. But I believe that for a great number of you in this room and a great aggregate watching through electronic means, that God is not going to let this month come to an end without you walking and living in stability. And those of you who desire stability for your own life, I need you, would you just pause right here and give God glory for the prospect of stability. I need my money to come on time. Y'all ain't talking back to me. I need my friends to be true and honest. I need my health report to stay on course. I need my family to act like a family. Lord, give me some stability. Recently, a YouTube clip went viral of a distraught toddler who was traumatized because Her parents had to tell her that Obama was leaving office and that a new president was coming in. She began to hyperventilate and cry. She didn't want a new president. The president she had was the best one ever. Y'all ain't talking back to me. The mother tried to calm her down and say, we're going to get a new one. They going to be all right. And the child just began to bemoan and wail, it ain't going to be as good as the one we had. I didn't say it. I'm telling you what the child said. Out of the mouths of babes. I had some witnesses somewhere in the room. A whole lot of us feel like that child in the back seat. And we feel that way, hear this, only when God's getting ready to do something different. We shudder at the prospect of adjustment. That I'm going to have to get ready for something new, even when God promised me it's going to be better. I hope you can be honest, I still feel unsure. Because sometimes monotony for many of us is safety. As we get comfortable with what we're used to, even when we know it ain't the best thing for us. Yet Paul gives us no wiggle room in the call for consistency. It doesn't matter what the environment, he maintains we must remain faithful. Doesn't matter how other people act. It doesn't give any accord to how the economy may fluctuate. It has absolutely no bearing as to who is in elected office. You still have a responsibility to be faithful. In today's climate, I couldn't find a constant to raise as an exemplar of consistency. But the apostle gave a clue by suggesting that we emulate fruit. That if in fact we're going to be faithful or going to be consistent, Paul said, be like fruit. Of all the fruit in the bunch, the banana appears to be the most consistent. They can be found, watch this, almost anywhere in the world. You can find a banana in Malawi, in Honduras, in Beijing, in St. Kitts, in Grenada. Hear me. Wherever it is that you go in the world, you can find a banana. You ought to be found so faithful or so consistent in every area of your life that no matter where people catch up with you, faithfulness will be synonymous with who you are. Faithful in your job, faithful in your parenting, faithful in your marriage, faithful in ministry, faithful over your money, faithful, watch this, over self-care. Says, I don't care where you are, whether you're in the projects or the penthouse, be faithful. Whether you have a PhD or a GED, be faithful. Whether or not you're on a fixed income or you got 3 streams of income, be found being faithful. The banana doesn't play games. It is probably the most direct fruit of anyone that has been harvested. Why would you say that, Pastor? I'm telling you, the banana plays no games. It keeps it 100 all the time. Pastor, how do you deduce that to be able to be said? I'm going to tell you why the banana plays no games. When you look at it, you know what you're going to get. Y'all are slow. Wherever there is a wound on the outside, there will be a mirrored matching blemish on the inside. I want the testament to your life to be what you see is what you get. Some of you have missed your best opportunity to give God glory. Because when God wipes stuff out, Hallelujah. It just means he can make start something over. Hallelujah. There are 50 y'all in the room that can think of some instances in your life where God completely erased what was on the screen and made you start life over. But there are a few people who are in this room. Listen, you're going to have to love me at face value because this is who I really am. I don't play games. I wish I had a few people in here. I need those of y'all. This side is real honest. This side is real say. People never got to guess whether I like you or not. You going to know it off the brink. I can't find nobody in here. I'm just straight up. I'm just honest. I don't have the energy to be phony or to play games. When I'm done, I'm done. Can I talk to this side? And when I'm done, I ain't even mad. I'm just finished because I realize it's how I am and I function with that consistency. No matter where you are, watch this. Whether you buy this banana in Beijing, whether you get it, watch this, in Panama, whether you get it in Puerto Rico, hear me very carefully, whether you get this banana in Ghana, it's going to give you the exact same amount of nutrients. It doesn't matter where it is harvested, where it is raised, where it is cultivated, the nutrients and the vitamins remain the same. Be so consistent that people will know what to expect from you in deliverables. I can't hear nobody. Some of you understand that I operate with such a superior level of excellence that I perform well, watch this, even on jobs I don't like. I can't hear nobody. The glory of God is so heavy in my level of consistency that the way that I am wired and built, I'm going to put forth my best even when I'm looking for another option. I can't hear nobody. God's gift is on my life that you think I only do excellence in one level, but you don't even know no matter where you drop me, I'm still going to perform and produce. And that's why you upset managers and supervisors, because they thought they were going to break your spirit and put you somewhere that you weren't going to flourish. But by the time they turned around, you were still doing it. There was a man by the name of Joseph. You knew him. He was able to interpret dreams, but when they put him in jail, favor was still on his life. The glory of God is consistent in you no matter where it is that you are, so that even when you're broke, you got favor. Even when you're sick, you got favor. Even when you don't have anybody, you got favor. The favor on your life is balanced. And the reason why you give God glory is God doesn't just give you favor when you're up, but even when you're sick and go to the doctor said, I thought it was going to be worse than this, but here you are, still walking around, still functioning, still doing what you got to do in order to get it done. The blessings of God maketh rich, and it adds no sorrow to it. I need you to give God glory. Why? Because He's been consistent in every area of your life. The fruit of the Spirit says, in faithfulness, in being consistent, be like a banana. Pastor, I'm not getting it. Help me here. Why should I be like a banana? Only about 100 of you are really going to shout about this. Is the blessing of a banana, watch this, is a banana is always picked before it's mature. Y'all just missed that. I said a banana is always picked before it is mature, so that when it arrives at the destination, it is ripe for its production. I I don't know where y'all are. That's why the enemy can't stand you. Is he couldn't understand why God chose you when your life was out of order and you were absolutely trifling. But they don't know God picked me when he knew I wasn't ready. He put his hand on my life when he knew I had some maturing to do. A banana like you, like me, is always picked when we're not mature enough for the assignment. And you never become mature until you land at where you are supposed to be. That's how you know you are getting close to your destiny. Is all of a sudden things about you have matured and seasoned, that the things about you that you know were vulnerable and weak are now beginning to strengthen. Why? Because you're getting ready to be dropped in your rightful place. Those of you, watch this, who believe the year will not end without God putting me where I was born to be. I didn't see it when he first chose me, when he first called me, when he first put his hand on my life. But here lately I've been seeing some stuff that I didn't recognize. I've been hearing some things that are foreign to me. It's got to be a sign I'm close to my assignment. You were picked, hear me, before your time. Hallelujah. I'm preaching better than y'all are shouting. I said you were picked before your time. Hallelujah. Let me say it one more time. You were picked before your time. When did he pick me? When I was in my mother's womb. He had a destiny and had an assignment over my life. And I came to set free 70 of you who've been feeling like you've been running behind schedule. Been frustrated because you've been watching other folk seemingly pass you. God said, don't you dare get weary in well-doing. You saw them get blessed. It's only because it wasn't your time yet. But the moment you stepped into this church, your time has come. And I need those of you that got glory in your lips. Would you shout, watch this, like it's my time now? I done enough for my family. I done enough for my friends. But this is the season God's gonna do something for my time. Hallelujah. Be seated, please. It's my time now. Hallelujah. Be seated, please. It's my time now. Hallelujah. Y'all don't know when to shout. I said it's my time now. Hallelujah. I've been working on some stuff in my mind. It's my time now. Hallelujah. I went through some years where nothing was happening for me. But it's my time now. There were days I got frustrated and almost threw in the towel. But it's my time now. It's my time now. Be seated. Thank you, Holy God. Hallelujah. I said it's my time now. I've been faithful over a few things. It's my time now. Who am I preaching to? I ain't jealous of nobody. I ain't in competition with nobody. It's my time now. Hallelujah. Be seated, please. I feel something getting ready to break. Hallelujah. It's my time to be the head and not the tail. It's my time to be a lender and not a borrower. It's my time to be above and not beneath. It's my time now. Hallelujah. I need you to be seated because some of y'all just going to be too radical. Hallelujah. I can't hear nobody. It's getting ready to be too radical for you. And I want you to be seated so you don't get caught in a crossfire. Yes. Hallelujah. Can I help you? The Greeks, they had their time. The Romans, they had their time. Hallelujah. Y'all ain't talking back to me. The white Europeans, they had their time. But the Bible Bible prophesied that Ethiopia shall stretch forth her arm. Y'all really ain't getting ready to give God glory. God said this is the time for black people to rise to a whole nother level. I'm tired of y'all selling yourselves short, working for somebody else, being treated like third-class citizens. It's your time now. Hallelujah. Be seated, please. Hallelujah. I feel this glory. Hallelujah. I just wish 80 of you would just shout it in the room. It's my time now. I said it's my time now. Hallelujah. And if you give me some space to shout, he gonna help me make up for lost time. If you let me give God glory, he's gonna redeem wasted time. I need you to open up your mouth. Like every gift in you, every skill in you, every intellectual capacity in you is getting ready to soar at a whole nother level. It's your time now. Be seated, please. It's my time now. Hallelujah. Be seated, please. It's my time now. Hallelujah. Thank you. Yes. Hallelujah. Some of y'all didn't need that word of confirmation, but hallelujah. I dare you to just lay hands on yourself. It's my time now. God gonna give me a season to do for me. Hallelujah. I can't hear nobody. I've been working on other people's ideas and other people's projects, but don't you dare count me short. There's some stuff in me that's gotta come out, and it's my time now. Be seated. I gotta show you something, please. Hallelujah. Thank you. I need you to trust me on this. It's not going to make sense to you in the beginning. It's going to make sense in a while. Bananas are different than any other fruit. Hallelujah. Would you trust your pastor right through here and take your neighbor by the hand even while you're seated if you can handle it? I need you seated. Watch this. Different than any other fruit. Watch this. Bananas grow in bunches. Y'all really don't get it. I said bananas grow in bunches. Hallelujah. So when a banana grows, whatever's connected to it. God, did y'all hear what I just said? Hallelujah. You can't stay small while I'm growing. Hallelujah. Because the same nutrient that's in me is getting ready to be transferred. Hallelujah. So bananas don't have jealousy. They don't have competition because they know when I grow, whoever's connected to me is growing in the next level. Some of y'all don't even know whose hand you're holding. But God said, if you give me glory, I'm going to bless the whole bunch. Everybody that's connected to you is getting ready to flow at a whole nother level. Hallelujah. I said your whole crew is getting ready to blow up. Hallelujah. Everybody that got your last name is getting ready to go to the next level. Whoever's your real ride or die, your day one, I can't hear nobody. They all getting ready to stretch. Do you know how tiring it is for you to grow in the people you connected to have a midget mentality? But God said, if you give me glory again, watch me make your friends grow. Watch me make your child grow. Watch me make your business grow. Whatever's connected to you. Be seated, please. Be seated, please. I got to show you this, and then I'll bid you adieu. Listen to me very carefully. I don't know whether you know it or not. Maybe just the horticulturalists amongst us are aware of it, but watch this. Bananas actually grow straight. Bananas grow straight and develop a curve. It's getting ready to mess you up. Yeah. They grow straight, but they develop a curve. Now, here's what's amazing that you ought to be aware of. I'm gonna make you the smartest person at work tomorrow. Is they grow straight, they develop a curve. Watch this, because of the pull of gravity. All right. And so what ought to be confounding to your conscience is if it is the pull of gravity, hallelujah, that makes it curve, how come bananas don't curve down? Hallelujah, because gravity is supposed to pull you down. There's something spiritual about a banana that when the pull of gravity is trying to pull it down, they bend towards the sun. God, I can't hear nobody, because they understand what's in the earth is trying to pull me down, but what's in the sun is trying to pull me up. Wherever there is a wound on the outside, there will be a mirrored matching blemish on the inside. I want the testament to your life to be what you see is what you get. Because there are a whole lot of people who wear costumes and masks, and you have no idea who they really are until the rubber hits the road. But there are a few people who are in this room. Listen, you're going to have to love me at face value, because this is who I really am.
Thank you for allowing me the intimate privilege of being in your space. Whether you're watching from your living room, a college dormitory, a military barrack, or even an apartment, please know the same power you witnessed here came to where you are. I only need you to do two things. I need you to get the word out. Tell every person you know in social media, watching Power for Life will change your life. And let them know this is the channel they can catch it. The second thing that I need you to do is prayerfully consider sowing into this ministry so that we might continuously empower the world through the word. The gospel is free. It's just expensive to get it out. We've got a whole lot to do, and the Bible is clear that the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Help me reach the world one soul at a time, one broadcast at a time, one sower at a time. God bless you.